So siesta means up to now what we had discussed. We discussed regarding the all the for loop. Okay, like for each, then for in, then normal for, then for of. So we had seen that if you have to iterate the array, which one we have to follow for iterating array? Just a quick revision, otherwise you will get confused. So if you have to iterate array, which one we have to follow?
The loop on and loop in and
Which one?
The
Normal for,
let's
for in.
yeah. Then for each, okay. Next,
For in.
for in,
For
yeah.
up.
With a for in also we can get the data, correct? Then for of. Now come to the object part. In object, which one?
objects foreign sir.
For in. Only for in you will get data in the case of object. Got it? But in the case of array, you can go with all. Okay. So you can check one by one. That's what error you will get. Means we can manipulate, we can get, but once you will check, you will see that. Okay. So this was the looping condition for the iteration. Okay. One dot. In the for condition, if we are writing like this type, okay, let index equal to, yeah. So here we had written let index equal to 0, let pass I equal to 0. Okay. See, this is the most important, means they are mostly you will get the objective question and this thing, then you will get that like this type. I plus plus, it's fine. And we will pass I means value is there. So I not want this line. Okay. Just remove. Okay. Now tell me if we will not write the first condition, whether it will work or not. If it will work, how many time it will work? Means we will get any error, or how many time loop will go, like that. See, I will spend 5 minutes more on for loop. That's it. Okay. Time is 7:09. 7 means 5 minutes 15. That's it. So if I will remove this line, whether it will work or not.
Error. It will show error because I will not be defined.
But already okay. Let's let's see. So what we are printing, we want to print in the I in the console. Let's see. First, let's look on the output. So be getting the output. Fine. Now remove the first condition. What you thinking? Semicolon is there, but we had provided that a space, but we had not defined the I. What will be the output? Error or something will be there.
Defined.
What? Fine.
Undefined.
Oh, means it will give undefined. Means we will get error. Let's see what error we got. So I is not defined. Okay. Now go second condition. This was our first condition. It's work fine. Go second condition. Remove I. Okay. What we got? We got a error. See, this is the most confusing part actually. Okay. That's why. So be clear over this. What was the problem of this line? It was success. No issue. Okay. We got error. I not defined. When I is not there. Next condition. Line number third. Now remove the second part. Remove I and less than 5. What will the output? What are you thinking? We will get output or it will give error. Use
Error.
your mind. It will give error. Let's see why we will get error.
So I think it will not give error. It will, it
It
did
will
for
come for
I think it's so zero only.
So 1 second. First time it will go let I equal to 0. Fine. Means I got the value that become 0. Means in the console we will get I equal to 0. Correct. Second condition. It will increase the value. Correct. I plus plus. Now the value become 1. And now it going to check the condition. But what is there? No condition is there. Correct. Means it will print 0. But in the second condition it will give you error. Means error or it will not give the means output. Let's see what we will get. But we will get one output, I think. Let's see what we are getting. What happened? This much output came. Means see what is going on. It not checking the condition.
night time.
Correct. It not checking the condition, and that's why it increasing the loop because for condition is there. Means it is looping, but it always it not checking the condition, means be not getting error, and the loop will go infinite time. Got it? Means what we can write here, loop will execute infinite time. Got it? This is the thing. It will not give you error. Fine. Is it clear for all? Come to the next point. Let us stop the loop. It will hang the system. To get hanged. Stop the server. Okay. Next, comment this line. What is the next step? Remove incremental process. Means give here I less than 5 and I, okay, anything. I less than 56 be given and remove this I plus plus. Now tell me what will be the problem? Will it execute?
It's zero.
Error,
What?
sir.
It will give
No, sir,
error.
it will execute for
Only
infinite
zero.
time.
Do one thing. Check each condition. So first it will get the value, correct? I equal to 0. Fine. Next, it will check the condition, means I equal to 0, it will print the value. Fine. Now it will go to increase the value. Correct or not? It have to increase for going on the second line. So I plus plus is not there, means incremental process will not happen. If incremental process not happen, will it conditions, will it satisfied always or not? Because we are not increasing the value, means I become always 0, means 0 less than 56. Condition become always true or false. 0 less than 56 because on the first condition, I equal to 0. Correct? On the first condition I equal to 0. Second condition what it have to? It have to do I plus plus. But I plus plus condition is not there. Means incremental process will not happen. Because after this it have to check for the condition. Next step I less than 56. But now see I plus plus is not there, means this step finish, and see this step I less than 56 means 0 less than 56. This will be always true or not? This will be always true or not? So this become always true. Let's see what output we will get. This will again hang the system, I think. But this time it will, I think that it will give 0. Let close the tab. Yeah, it get close. Okay, let's see. Recording is going on or not? Check one time. What happened? Page got loaded. Okay. एक approach HTML is not there. Okay, open console. I think loop is executing and we can't getting that. How to get?
सर इनफाइनाइट लूप प्रॉब्लम सर
क्या धर्मेंद्र? wait. Yeah, that's due to infinite loop. Let me comment this first, then we can check. Open live server now. Now we can check. Okay, so now look over the output. Let's see what output we will get. So see that 0 is coming, okay, and it always increasing because here incremental process is not there. Means a loop is executing that much time. Got it? Is this clear or not? So we had seen there are different conditions. So what happened? This one, incremental process is not there. Loop will execute infinite infinite time. What will be the output? But we will get result as I value. Correct or not? Is this correct? Had you got clear or anyone having any doubt? Is this clear or not? Tell me first.
yes sir clear
Clear? Because in interview, actually you getting this type of questions, okay, in objective time. So you will get confused because always we are looking over the means inside the for loop 3 condition, and when that 2 values will not there, 1 value is not there, then what will happen? Then that become the problem. So that's why we clear over this concept. Means in which condition we had got error? What was the
सर
condition?
आप कीजिए नहीं तो पीसीएस शट डाउन हो जाएगा आपका
अरे बंद किया हुआ है, लाइव सर्वर बंद है. हाँ हो गया.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, I have a question. Like, in sir.
Yeah. Tell.
Yes, in this loop, na, like.
1 second. I again started a loop.
So in the last loop, like it
Yeah.
is printing 0 every time. So
Yeah.
in console we are getting 0, and inside we are getting frequency, like it is executing 2000 times, like that.
Yeah.
So if I want to print that in another line, not in the same line, and getting the frequency inside, we want.
But
I
yeah,
want,
that's fine. But we can't write, I think, in the console. You can get that on the UI side. Got it?
okay.
In
Is
UI
there any
side,
method
yeah.
to is there any other method to print like that in console?
In console, I not think. Shivani Kumari. What's it?
Okay, sir.
मैं trigger करता हूँ. I think in console we can't. But yeah, same thing. We can look over the UI. Means yeah, on the browser side. There is Shivani.
Okay, sir. Because yesterday, while I was solving the problem of
Yeah.
Fibonacci series, then there was 0 and 2 1. Then it it doesn't showing in the another line. It was showing its frequency like a 1 2 times.
Yeah,
That's why I
in
asked.
console actually we can get there itself. But same thing, if you want, then you can go through that. 1 second on the UI part. शिवानी चेक कीजिए मैं ट्रिगर किया
Okay,
हूँ
sir.
कॉल नहीं किया क्या? एक काम कीजिए आप सिस्टम रीस्टार्ट करके फिर से ज्वाइन कीजिए. Okay, clear. You can check that on the console, means the browser part you will get. Okay, so we had seen that there are different process when we removing one part, what is happening, second part, then what is happening. Be clear over this one. So which was the condition where we was getting error? In which condition? One condition we had got error. What was that?
Initialize.
Initialization. Yeah.
We not defined
So
I.
yeah, so when we had removed the let I equal to 0 that time. So it's an, is it compulsory that always we will write like I equal to 0? Is it compulsory? Or
No,
I
sir. We
or
can
I
say like
plus only? Yeah, that's not means we can go with any, means from where you want to start the loop, you can write that, means I equal to 1 2 3, means from which number you have to start the loop. Okay, that you have to pass there, then it will change, means it will start and it will proceed next step. Okay, then I plus plus, you can go with I minus minus also for the decrement process. Okay, so this was the overview of for condition. Same type actually, there are another loop, that is while loop. What you getting from the term while? Means just in simple English language. What you getting from the while? Any idea? Means just simple English, nothing more. Don't think regarding the programming side. What is the meaning of a while in Hindi or in
jump.
Kannada? Jab. Okay. What about Kannada side? See is there or not? Okay.
Yeah, I guess you.
Okay, fine. So see, in Hindi itself, we can tell that while means jab. When the condition become true, it will get execute. Okay. So like that we have to think. So let's see. Loop can execute a block of code as like for loop. It will be block of code. It will execute as long condition will be satisfied. Correct or not? In for loop we had seen, in if condition we had seen, in switch block we had seen, condition become true, it will execute. If become false, false loop will be executed, means in the part of if and else. So let's look over while loop. So while loop also will do the same thing, but there are some condition and some differences over this. Okay. Okay, so the while loop through the block of a code as long as a specified condition is true, means it will execute until the condition will be true. Let's write some code. Let's see. Okay, now tell me. Okay, text plus plus, then I plus plus. Okay, fine. Let's write here console. I. What will be the output and up to how much time it will give the output? Any idea? No idea.
Mm,
How many time loop will execute? What is the condition in the first line? I less than 0. We will get error or not?
no, sir.
We will not get
But
error.
I think
but
error,
sir,
sir. Actually,
the
not
I
initialize.
there's
Where
no
is
I outside,
where is
sir.
I? Yeah, I not in his slide. That's why get I not defined. Okay, so we have to pass that I. We will pass here itself. That's fine. Not this one. What happened this one? They're not changing. Oh, we have to write outside then. Let I. So now see. What is the problem?
Sir, what I means we have to put some value now. Then we have to start from that.
No, actually we have to pass a text that is getting the data.
I is equal to GR. You have to pass some value. 0, 1, whatever you want.
Text is not defined. Oh, text is also one more variable. Undefined number is 0, the number is 1, number is 2, I plus plus, it's doing I. Wait, let me copy that example. They are written. Okay, so let's see. Look over. Cannot set property of null set. Okay, HTML part is there. So let's see what happened here. What we had written? We had written let I equal to something, I equal to 0 and text equal to empty. That's fine, no issue. Come to the while condition. Inside the while, what we are doing? We are checking the condition, whether this condition is true or not. So what about the initial condition? Initial condition I equal to 0. Okay, so I equal to 0, this condition become true. If condition become true, it came inside the loop. Okay, and whatever we had done, we had printed the value and then we had increased the value, and after that we are printing that on the UI. So that's game, that's fine. Let's remove this line. What are you thinking? We will get output or not? We will get output or not? Hello?
Yeah, it will come.
We will get out
One
only
time.
one time, sir.
We
Yeah,
will
it
get
will.
output only one
Only
time.
one time.
Okay, but we not getting any output. But we not got any output here. But see, when we will write this in the loop, it can give any error. As here, now we will get many time loop is going. Yeah. Oh, this was going infinite time. See, why we getting infinite time? Because I condition become true always. Correct or not? 0. 0 become always, it means 0 less than 10. This become always true. That's why we are getting this output infinite time. Okay, let's stop first. That is the problem in the loop. It can increase always. Had you got this or not? Means in the while loop, what is happening? So whatever condition, whenever condition become true, that much time loop will execute. 1 second, let me stop the browser first. This loop will hang my system. See, while practicing this one, take care.
सबका सिस्टम आपके जैसे थोड़ा है.
हाँ, तो मतलब खराब है ये मत सीधे मतलब बोल दो. 1 second, 1 second. फिर तो मैं वही कर दिया हूँ. Fine. So in the while condition, what we had seen, It's a simple. It's a means now we know for loop. It's become simpler than those. Okay, just a simple conditions are there. That's it. To the console first. Yeah. Okay. So in the while condition, what we had passed? We had passed the condition whether true or false. If condition become true, we will come inside the loop. Once we came inside the loop, okay, what we have to print, we can write there. Suppose that I have to print console.log. Okay, pass that and pass something, whatever you want. You want to print I, you can. Otherwise, if you want anything, you can. But one thing, the problem, if we had written this simple line, it will print, but how many time it will print? It will go and execute, because each time, because when it will check the condition, this condition become true, it came inside this loop, that's fine. After that, it printed, it came outside, it will second time, it will check the loop, condition become again true, then again it will go outside, because each time I become 0. But if you have to stop the loop somewhere, then you have to tell the condition that how many time. Come to the for loop. In the for loop, what we was doing? We was stopping the loop. See the difference between both. Where we was stopping the loop? In the for condition, where we was stopping the loop? Where we written that line?
So we write the condition I less than 5.
Yeah. So this condition is there. This is stopping the loop. But what about our case? We are not written any condition. We had written condition or not? In the while loop, we had written condition or not?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We already written, sir.
There.
I less than 10, sir.
Yeah. So condition is there. But then also it's going always, because what is happening? Incremental process is not there. Correct or not? That's why this become always, while condition become always true, and that's why it's increasing continuously. So we have to tell that you have to increase, because what is the I value? I value is 0, and when it coming to this point inside the while loop, I become always, what is the value? I always, I become always 0, because we are not increasing, not decreasing, we are not doing any operation. That's why. But if we will increase the value of I, let's increase I plus plus. If we will increase the value of I, what output we will get now? In the case of I become first 0.
1.
After that, it will come 1. Correct? After that,
Yes.
2, means up to 10. Wait.
Up to 9, sir.
Yeah, up to 9. When it will reach up to 9, it will check the condition. What is the condition? 9 less than
10.
10. Condition become true or false? So condition become false. The condition become false. What will happen? Will it go inside? Will it enter inside this curly braces? When the condition become false, it will not enter inside this curly braces. Correct? And it will come outside. Let's see what output we will get. So we got output 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we got who giving the 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, this one for loop. So see this. We got hello. How many time? We got hello 10 time. 10 is written there. Okay, because 10 time we had increased the value. Got it? But one thing. Now let's see another doubt. Is this line clear or not? How this happened? Come to next line. If we will increase this I plus plus outside, what will happen? If we will increase outside, what you thinking? What we will get error? It will increase, or loop will be continuously going on. What will happen?
Sir, infinite loop.
Loop will be infinite. That's correct. Because the condition become true always. because I value is always 0. I equal to 0 because see on top itself we had written that, we had used that itself. Is this correct or not? So I become always 0. That's why the loop will again go infinite time, and when the loop will stop execution, that time only the I plus plus will happen. But loop will not stop execution up to infinite time. It will reach it. After that only it will stop. I will not do this one. Otherwise again system will hang. I will go now next step. What is the problem in this line? Loop will execute infinite infinite time. Correct? That's fine. Next line. See, we are looking over different scenario that what will happen when we pushing, means when we are keeping outside, inside. Now uncomment this line and take this line and write outside. Okay, wait. Write here also. And write here also. Now tell me what we will get output in all line. Means first line, how many time it will execute?
Only one time.
Only one time. Okay. This line, how many time?
10 time.
10 time. And this line, outside line?
Only one time.
Only one time. Is this correct? All? Who's sending message?
Sir,
Sir, outside also 10 times execute, sir.
Outside also 10 time. Okay.
no, sir. Like both loop that both console.log that is inside that will that will be executed 10 times, and after that outside console will be printed.
See, both first line and second line, it will execute approx 9 or 10 time. That's correct. It will execute that much time because
10 times 0 to 9.
see the condition, because the first loop it will execute automatic on the condition 0 equal to true. Correct or not? On the I equal to 0, that time it will execute, and that time this will also execute. Correct? But this will not execute on 0. It will execute on after I plus plus. Means that time I value get increased. Second, when the loop will execute second time after I plus plus, what will happen? This line. This will again got executed because the condition become true. Correct or not? Due to I plus plus, condition become true. Again the loop will execute. Let's see the output. So see the output. How many time? Which one? So first line. See the first time the first line got executed. When? What is the value of I here? What is the value of I here?
0.
I will be 0. What is the value of I outside?
1.
Now tell me all the value of I. So see, this will get executed. Which one? I equal to, on which line? I equal to 0. Correct? Then up to where it will go? Up to 9. Is this correct or not? 0 to 9. Second line, it will execute. But when? I equal to 0 or I equal to 1?
I equal to 1.
Because I plus plus happen. Okay. So it will execute on I equal to 1. And it will go up to 9. That's fine. When this will execute? I equal to?
Yes, this one equal to only one time, sir. Because out of
When?
the scope, this one.
Yeah, so it will not out of scope, it will last time when condition become true false.
Okay, okay. Yes.
Because the loop execution get a stop. Then only it came outside and we will get the output. Let's see now what happened. See 0. We got the first line, correct? And first line B got up to first line. See that first line B got up to 9, correct? So 0 to 9, that's fine. Now come to the second line, up to where it going and when it started. Second line, it started from 1, correct? Because on incremental it started. It had increased the value, then it started. And it gone up to where? Last condition. Last condition. You can check that in the debugging process also. You will get that. And up to second line, it gone up to I equal to 10 because we had done the incremental. I equal to 9. That time we had done the incremental I plus plus I become 10, and that time it got executed. And when the I become 10 on this line, it gone and checking the loop whether true or not. So condition become false. That time it came outside, and that time I become 10. This got executed. Clear? See this. I equal to 10, and that time outside loop got executed. Is this clear, or anyone having any doubt? So this got executed 0 to 9 time. This got executed 0 to what one? Up to where?
1 to
Second line.
10.
1 to 10 because I plus plus happened. So I means when it was 9. When it was 9 happened means it become 10 because up to 9 loop is correct. Loop is going on. But when it become I plus plus, loop become false. Means after 9 plus plus. But up to 9 plus plus, it become 10. It become 10, and that time this loop got executed. When it checking the condition, it become false because I equal to 10. That's why. Then this get a stop. Then I equal to 10. This got executed. And when? Only one time at 10. Is this clear for all or not? Okay. So one thing. Okay. Let's first go with do while. Then we will come back. Any doubt in this line? Anyone having doubt? Tell me. What are you getting from the term do while? Just in normal English, Hindi, Sanskrit, Malayalam, anything.
Sir, first you have to perform the action. After that you have to while.
Yeah. So first you have to perform some action. Okay. Okay. So now come to do while. So how we will write this sentence for that one? So first we will write do. Okay. After that we will give the conditional operator, means a parenthesis, open bracket. Sorry, we will not write do, and then inside the curly braces. After that we will write while. This correct or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's copy some example. One second. Let me. This one is not necessary. Just this one. That's it. Okay. So in the first do, then while. Okay. Then we will copy the same line of code actually. M1. Tell me where I will modify this line. How to modify do and while. Inside while we will pass the condition. That's it. So this become my while loop. That's fine. And here we will do something. That's fine. Let it to be. Now write to console. Samir mute first line. Okay. What are you thinking? How many times this loop will got execute? First line.
Sir, line number 63. First time it will be execute.
Okay. So first time it will execute. Fine. After this, it will get execute or not? Means
No, sir. There's we have to initialize I now.
I. Yeah, 1 second. Oh, I not copied this one. That I less than 0. Samir, this will go infinite time. Okay, because I plus plus is not there. Now comment. Now tell me. Now see. What is the condition? Do. Okay. Inside do, we had written console.log first line. Means whether the condition is true or false, it's not the matter. Matter is it will print the first line anyway. Correct or not?
Yes, sir.
Because we are not checking any condition, but we are checking condition where? In the case of while. Correct. So now it will check the condition whether I equal to G means I less than 10 or not, means 0 less than 10 or not. Now tell me how many times this will get executed? 1 to
11
9,
times.
1 to 9 or 11. Okay, 11 time. Okay, fine. 11 time. What about others?
1 to 9.
1 to 9. Okay, next. Next. Fast. No output.
Sir.
No output.
So infinite, sir.
It will execute infinite time because we are not increasing the loop, and this condition become always true. Correct or not? 0 less than 10. This become always true. Is this clear? Will I have to execute or not? Otherwise, again, I have to stop this, that it's going very lengthy actually. Let's see. Let's execute that. How many time it's going on? See, I stop the server. Got it? We are not checking the condition. That's why it will continue executing. Okay. Fine. It will execute continuously. See, take care. That's whether we have I plus plus or not. Okay. If you have I plus plus, then sure it will execute means some limited time. But if I plus plus is not there, then it will give the problem. Now look over this one. So if we will write some line. Okay, first wait. Make this condition false. How to make condition false? Yeah, right there 11. Now tell me how many times the loop will execute?
Sir, only one time, sir.
Only one time. What will be the output?
First line.
First line. Okay, let me write one more time. Outside. Okay, now go I plus plus here also. Now tell me which line we will execute or not. Second line. Yes. Now tell me which line we will get execute. So line number 1, line number 2, and line number 3 means 3 means outside. Which one?
Sir, line number 71, first it will be execute because
Okay, fine.
it is not going to check any condition.
Fine. This will got execute. Fine. What about the second line? It will execute or not?
Yes, sir. That will be executed.
That will also execute because condition is not there, because that is coming inside the block itself. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Now it will check the condition. Means when it will coming outside of curly braces, it will start checking the condition. So condition become true or false.
False.
Condition become false. Means that time means that become false. That time this will get execute. What is the I value here? When it condition become false.
That time, sir.
Previously I was 11. Means what is the value of I here? 10 or 11? What?
11, sir.
11. Okay. What about the next line?
At 12, sir. No,
I equal to
yeah,
I equal to 12 or 11.
12, sir.
Because
Well,
yeah, it will be 12 because in the previous step we had done the increment. Correct or not? We had done the increment here. Okay, we had done the increment. That's why I become 12. And when it checking the condition on which what is the value of I here for checking condition?
11.
It's 11 or 12. In the
12,
previous
sir.
in the
12.
previous line you getting 12, then how you getting 11 here?
Yes,
Because
sir.
now I become 12, correct? So now
Yes.
condition become 12 and less than 10,
10.
correct? Now it's checking the condition, this line, and this condition become false and we got outside. What is the value of I here?
13.
13. How? Where the increment happen again?
No. It is
Is
outside.
any increment happen? No,
No, sir.
it will be 12 only. I don't know what happened. Let's see the output. You will get clear. Check the output. I equal to 11, first line, correct?
Yes.
Second line, I equal to 12 because increment happen. Second line, correct? Third line, I equal to 12 because on the condition become false. It came outside. Is this clear? What
Yes, sir.
happened in all three condition? So this happen when the condition become false. Now tell me, the condition is false, but then also how much time the loop become true? Means loop got executed. Because see, on the first case itself, I equal to 11 and I less than 10. The condition is false on the first time itself. Correct or not? Means if we can check whether, okay, 1 second. Now, one thing, let's check that 10 here, whether condition become true or not.
Not, sir.
Okay, means how many time loop will execute? And one thing,
One time.
1 second, and I not considering this loop means this curly braces, means this completely, correct? And mostly loop means this curly braces, block scope. So we not want console, how many time we had written, I not want that one. Loop complete, how many time it will execute? This scope.
So one.
One time, because I on the first line it's not getting anything whether I equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, anything. It not checking. Where is the condition check?
Line number
Condition,
77.
line number 77 means after execution of your loop one time, correct or not?
Yes, sir.
Once you had executed your loop one time, after that only condition getting verify. So see, now I equal to we had given 10. Let's see whether loop is executing one time at least or not. But I will uncomment this, means comment this line, and I will keep only one line. Wait.
Sir, one time repeat, sir. I didn't get.
Yeah, just 1 second. They will come. Now remove this line. Let it to be I equal to fine. Let it remove this line also. Otherwise you will get confusion. Remove this all. Now see, I equal to 10. We had taken. How many times the loop will execute? Now check. I start from the first line. Whether it's checking any condition up to here.
No, sir.
It not checking any condition, means loop will got execute one time, means it will come inside the console.log I on first line and I plus plus up to there it will work. Let's see the output. We got 10 line on that 10th, correct? But now we are checking this condition. What is the condition? Condition is I less than 10, means 10 less than 10.
10.
Is this correct or not? So this become false.
False.
Okay, let's see one thing. Now pass the value here. Let I equal to 9. What you thinking? Condition, what is there? Means condition become true or false? Means
True,
whether
sir.
loop will execute or not, and how many time?
Only one time, sir.
Only one time. Let's see. So loop got executed only one time. Condition getting false. Means we are writing all the value which is less than 10. Now go with less equal, means more than. Now write 90. 90 is greater than 10, correct? If we written 90, I value is 90. 90 less than and 10. What is the condition? Is this true or false? What is the condition? The condition become false. Means I value, now we are writing more than 10. Previously we was writing less than 10. Let's see. So we got loop got executed. How many time? Only one time. Means what we are telling here, what we got one thing, whether your condition is true or false. Okay, it not going to matter. It will execute your loop at least one time. Is it clear? In the condition of a do while. So here we can write one line. That's important. In case of do while, loop will get execute at least one time. Whether condition is true or false. Got it or not? Whether condition is true or false, it not the matter. Your loop will get execute one time. But is this happening in the case of while loop?
No, sir.
Let's now compare both line. Where is the while loop? While this one. Is this clear? Whether your condition is true or false, it's not the matter. It will get execute one time at least, because condition check is going outside after executing the block. So now come to the another line. Let comment this one first. Compare with while and do while. Now uncomment this line. Okay, now we see whether condition become true or false. Okay, what are you thinking? How many times this will get execute? What is the value of I? I equal to 0, fine. And in the console means be going to check the condition. Condition become true, correct or not? I equal to 0, 0 less than 10, condition become true. It enter inside the loop. It will get execute, correct? One time, at least one time, means here it will execute 10 times. Let's see the output first. So we get the output 10 times, fine. Now the condition was true, make the condition false. How to make condition false? What should be the I value or anything?
11.
Okay. So, okay, you telling here to write 11. Fine. Now, how many time loop will execute?
Only one time, sir. Line number 1, not 8.
One means that is not a loop actually. Okay. Don't write this then. This is not the part of loop. Loop means this curly braces. How many times the loop will execute?
Sir, it won't going to execute because
It will not
firstly,
execute. Yeah, it will not execute single time also. It will not execute because the condition is false on the first line itself. Because first line itself condition check is going on. Correct? So loop will not execute. Let's see. We not get any output. Write anything here for checking purpose.
we'll get output, sir.
So we got output that one. But loop not get executed because the condition was false. Now come to our do while, means a while loop. Yeah, do while.
So here initially is not going to
And what?
check any condition.
And here what it going to do? It not checking any condition initially. Okay. Why we getting error? I know because of this one. So let it to be. But what we doing here? We initially not checking any condition in the do case, and that's why loop will execute at least one time. Means whenever there will be requirement that your loop should execute at least one time, which loop you be, means which one you will follow, do while or while.
Do while, sir.
Condition is that I have to execute, means I have to show the output at least one time. Means whether condition is true or not, it's not the matter, but I have to execute the loop at least one. So you will go with which one?
Do
Do
while.
while. Correct. So if you want, you can write in note what we will write. Already one line we had written here. Note first. In case of do while, loop will execute at least one time, whether condition is true or false. Fine. Second thing, what? When there is requirement to get output at
At least only one time.
least one time. Maybe a spelling mistake, please ignore. I don't know much more English. Okay. When there is a requirement to get output at least one time, which loop we will follow?
Do while.
We have to follow do while. Why? Because what is the reason?
Initially,
Because
it is not going to check any condition.
condition check is not on the initial stage. CONDITION, condition check is not on the initial stage. Is this clear or not? Now tell me, anyone having any doubt? And when we will go for loop, normal for?
Sure. For loop, normal for if we have know very well that how much length, then we'll go for loop, sir.
Suppose you have to go with this one, I equal to 0 semicolon or comma, I don't know what will be. I plus plus, here we will pass a condition, I less than 10 or something, then I plus plus. When you have to go with this one, when we will go with this for loop,
When we know length value, sir.
when length value is known, when LENGTN, length value is known. Okay, means we know that how much time we have to iterate, that time we will go with this one. Next,
For
so
each.
for each. When we will go for each?
When
Anytime.
length value is don't know.
Yeah, means when length value is not matter. Means not you can write directly when length value is not known. Okay. Next, which one? For in. When we will go for in?
In if we are going to find any index value, then
Sleep. Others, please sleep. Don't wake up. You will get chance. For in. When we will
when
go
we are
for in?
when we are going to for index position we are going to find.
Means mostly we can go with for in the object case.
Yes.
We can write directly when iteration, iteration iteration is required when, wait, don't write this much. When we have to iterate object.
That's it, sir.
That's it. Yeah.
And for
When we have to iterate object. Next,
and for off,
or of.
when we have to iterate array.
We can go in all case, but mostly we will go with when we have to iterate array, comma, object, comma, string. Correct
Sir,
or
sir,
not?
sir, line number 126. You can mention when we have to iterate object for finding index, matlab, finding position index. You have to write. And line number 128, you have to write for.
Iterate. Okay. And here we can find position.
Yes,
Correct.
and line number 128, you have to write find the value.
Index. Oh, sorry. What listed?
Value instead of index.
Value. Is this clear? Anything more? Switch and break also, right? When we can go with a switch? 6, 7. SWITCH. Switch case.
Whenever we will get.
We can tell that when we have a limited requirement, like 4, 5 condition, and on each condition we have to print some output. That time we can go that switch case. Okay. When we have to do some operation, or when we have to, do some operation operation on each condition. Correct or not?
Sir,
Then only case will match. Yeah.
each condition we are going to operation.
Yeah.
Finally, we are going
to
give single value, sir. No, single output.
No, we can write there. It means we can go with a style, this, that. In each case, we can do anything.
Okay.
Means case 1, case 2, case 3 is there. Na? In each case, we can do, means suppose Sunday is there. You can do anything. Monday is there. You can do something. Means you can write logic there. That's not an issue. 8. What was the next? Switch. What was the other?
If
Which one?
If
else.
That's simple. If and else. What we have to write in this one?
so both we are going to insert, right? If else.
Whose? EITHER, either 1
Or 2.
or AN or THER, another. Either, what I written here? Either 1 or another. That's it. If and else everybody know. But one thing is common for looping. We can write here in the, write in point number 9 itself. So, point number 9. For looping purpose, we can use which one? For loop, correct? After that, for each, next, for in,
for of,
for of, next,
while,
switch, yeah, switch, 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 while,
do
next,
while, do while.
do while. All we can use. There is no any restriction that no, this will not use, that will only use, no, nothing. But yeah, what you want to print means on which condition you want to print, that you have to follow. Got it? According to that only you have to. You had written this all line. Is there any spelling mistake anywhere?
No issue, sir. Our
Right.
English.
If you had written, that's fine. If not, then just I will give 1 minute. Okay, I will come back. Meanwhile, you can write.
Amardeep.
आवाज नहीं आ रहा सर।
तो सर अभी बोल ही क्या रहे हैं?
Is this clear? Or anyone having any doubt in this one? Is it? Had you written this one completed? See, these all when you will do more operation on the JavaScript side, means not only JavaScript, these all are common in all the programming language. Whether you're learning Python, .NET, any language, this will be common everywhere. Just you have to see that how you have to declare variable. That is the main changes. Otherwise, all everywhere same. Okay, let's now go to the documentation. Everything we had covered at actually. So now here comparing the for and while loop, we can check that how to compare. We already seen much more examples. I'm not thinking now I have to, and already see this type of case we had seen. When I is not there, one place empty, values are there, and then what will happen? We had seen this already, this type. Then while condition, we already looked over. Here in place of, means here they had taken the object. You can check that how we will do that one. That's it in this case. So we had covered the conditional operator. Okay, this was too important, and we had taken actually 2 days also. Means 2 days in the sense we had completed in 3 days. If anyone having any issue, tell me fast. Because after this, I will
Sir,
not stop.
let's move for object, sir.
I not thinking that anyone having issue. Really, because we had covered more and more examples. You will not get that much examples in W3 school or anywhere. Means you will get that, but when you will search one by one, then you will get. Because we had covered mostly all the things in 3 parts. One with array, okay, one with object, and sometime we gone with the string. Because in the real time when you will work, you will get data in this form itself, array or object. So you have to do all the manipulation. That is the thing. So anyone having any issue, speak. Otherwise you can keep that in your pocket. It will be helpful in future. Don't waste that.
Sir, what they will keep in pocket, sir?
That dot. Because if they are not speaking now, then
Sir,
what
you are also too funny, sir.
then what are you telling? Money. Money is not the matter. Topic is matter.
Sir,
Okay.
literally, I was confused when you said keep in pocket.
See, that's why I telling. Just practice programming. You will get more and more doubt. When you will do actually logical work, that time you will get the issue. Okay. If you want logical, then I will give you the logical work. After class, tell me. I will means I will give you the logical activity. I'm a
So,
script.
so hereafter we are going to move for object, sir.
Yeah, this is object.
Sir, this is a very important thing, sir.
See, this is important, but we already know all the things. Nothing is there pending, that I will tell. Okay. Means minor things will be there. That. Okay, let's see. So in object, how we will write the object? Speak
I-
now.
i- in
Time
the
become
curly
8.
braces,
Time become 8:20. Don't
in,
sleep up to now.
sir, inside the
Yeah.
curly
Represented
braces.
key and value.
Yeah. So always be writing object like this, and after that we are representing in the form of a key and value. Is this correct or not? Vidya, up to what time you can? 8:30 or more than 5-10 minutes.
What, sir?
You can extend up to 5 or 10 minutes more, or up to 8:30.
Okay, sir. 8:30.
Means up to 35 you can.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Okay,
I'll
fine.
manage.
So okay, so object we are representing in the form of a curly braces, then we are writing key and value. Curly brace is not the matter because that is a scope. Correct. So main thing is the key and value pair. And what is the name of a key? Means a key and value. Yesterday we had told one new name. What was that? In the case of a when we was
Properties.
yeah, property.
Properties.
So how to get PROPERTIES properties? Okay. So how to get a means the value of the object. How to get that? Suppose that your this is your array object. Okay. How to get the value? How to get the value, Mohan?
So we are going to write first array
Array
dot,
object
and
dot.
that with the help of properties we are going to get that value. Key.
Yeah. So we will get the key. So let's write the key. Key is a name. Let's see. whether we getting output or not. What are you thinking? We will get output. Take care, some error is there. What is the error? Oh, we got the output. Oh, actually that is a, I thought that a declaration late, but that is not the variable. That's the, we can declare that. That's not the issue. It's not compulsory. We can declare. Fine. So we got the value. I not want like this way. What was the other process I had told yesterday? What was the other process yesterday we had discussed? Array object, correct? After this,
We are going to give
a square
positions.
bracket. A square bracket means as like the
Yes.
array. In the array, we have to pass index. If this will be array, we will get the value. If not, we will not get the value. Let's see. We not got anything because that's on the 0th position, nothing is there. So this is not the array. This is object. So what we have to pass? We have to pass our property. Means property in the sense key. So what is the key?
Name.
Key is
Name.
name. Let's save and let's check. We got the value. Correct? So this type we can get the means value of object by passing with the help of a dot, and after that whatever key is there. Otherwise we can write in the inside the square bracket. Okay, in the form of a string. We can get by both process. Fine. So let's come to our topic. What is that? So we already know how to create the object, how to get the object, how to pass the data on the object by which one? By dynamically. How to pass the data means suppose I not want Mohan here. I want this Mohan from the user end. How we will get? It's not Mohan, that any value. How to pass the value? Make one variable. Let user name equal to. What we will write for the getting the data from the user? Prompt, and here we will pass enter name. Fine, but we had taken the data from the user in the username variable, correct? So we have to pass that here. Anyone having any doubt in this line? Because already everyone know. So pass anything, and let's see, we got the output. Clear? Now pass anything more. We got the output. Clear? Whatever data you will pass means now this way we can create the object by dynamic process, because here see nothing is written there. Means dynamic means value, no values are there. But from where the value is coming? Value is coming from the user end with the help of this variable. Correct? So with the help of that variable, this object going to create dynamically. Dynamically in the sense values are not hard coded. Means the value is not static. Value is not predefined. Value is coming from the user end. So this way we can create the object and we can access the object with the help of a key and properties. We can pass the property or key, both are same. Okay, let's go next. So JavaScript date objects. Okay, so what, suppose that you have to show date, time, these all things. How we can show that? So there is predefined date method. Okay, you can tell that date object, and with the help of a date object we can get the date. Okay, so let's, so what we will write? We will write a new date, that's it, and we will assign to any variable, and let's print console. What output you will get? So we will get output date, time, month, year, everything. Let's see what we got. What is today? Today is Thursday, 31st. Fine. Today is Thursday, March 31st, 2022. What is time now? Time is 8:26. Time become 8:26. This page had loaded at 3 seconds. Okay, that's why we got time as 3. Let's check now. Now time is 32. Means second is 32, but time is 3 because the page loaded that time. And what means this GMT? Any idea?
Standard Indian Standard Time.
I think Greenwich median time. What is that?
Yes, sir. Greenwich median time, sir.
Yeah. So this is the GMT time, and after that it converted means you getting by doing plus 5:30. Okay. I think that is our 5 hour 30 minute in the form of Indian Standard Time. So it converted that. Okay. Now check the second. Time become 8:27 and 8 second. When you will reload the page, automatic you will get the current time. Check, please keep your eye on this second part. Okay. Means not an hour, minute and second. Keep eye on the second. You will get that the value will change. So let's see. 28, 30, 30, 31. Okay. So as the time will increase in your system, it will give you that time. So with the help of this, if you want, you can create the clock or watch. Okay. So next step. So how we will get the date and time, everything with the help of a date object. Inside this date object, many things are already available. Many methods you can tell. We will get that. So by default, JavaScript will use the browser's time zone and display a date as a full text string. We already seen that. What is the meaning of each line? We getting each means like hour, minute, second. Fine. Now create the date object. Okay. So we created that with the help of a new keyword. Okay. So with the help of a new, okay. Which keyword is used to create object? We had seen already. Which keyword is
New.
using to yeah. So with the help of a new keyword, you can create object. New, already we had seen this. Okay. So with the help of new, create object. That's why we had written new date. If you will not write new, whether data will come or not. Let's see. Because we are creating the object. Remove this new. Let's see. Let's see the output. We got the output. Correct. Is there any changes in the output? See that? We getting that time also Thursday, and it day month was there, time was there, second GMT, India Standard Time, everything is there. Refresh the page. Let's see. It's working same, correct. But if we will not create the object, we will not get the method which is available with this one. Okay. So let's so now create the object. So how to create the object? How to create object? With the help of a new keyword. So we will write a new and a date. See that automatic we got, and this is object, so we will pass the parenthesis. Correct. Sorry, this is method, so we passed the parenthesis, and new it created the object. That's fine. Now assign to variable date. Sorry, don't write in a capital letter. Date value. This will give you date value. It's fine. Now go in the console part and check that date value. Now we got the output. It's fine. Now this way we can create our date. Is this clear or not? Now come to second line. Okay. Next line. Suppose we have to get means there are 4 ways to create the object, date object. How? You can create by passing what data you want. Okay. Year, month, day, hour, minute, second, millisecond, each thing. Do one thing. We will copy this line and we will see what output we are getting in this line. So we created this one. Wait one second. Yeah. Okay. So what date value will come now? So we passed 4 things, means 4 or 5 things. Let's see the output. What is this? Error is not defined. Second. Oh, we have to pass the variable, I think. 1 second. Let me check. Oh, we have to pass the date here, not the variable. So this much property we have to pass. So here we can pass a year. So we will take the data directly. Let's see. And let's save. Okay. So we got a date equal to 24 December Monday to 2018, means whatever data we had passed, we got that date. It means that date, time, everything that itself. We not got our system, means current. Let's say pass here 15. We will got 2015. Let's say reload the page. We got getting the same value because we had hard coded the value. We had passed our value. Okay. So this way we can get our specific value, whatever value you will pass. So second way is with the help of millisecond. Here you can pass the time. There is that millisecond. Wait. Go from the top. We will get that example later. So with the help of new date, what we had to get? We had got the current date time. That's fine. Then next, date objects are static. Okay. The computer time is ticking, but date objects are not. Means in the computer time, it making that tick means it making that tickable. Tickable means it doing that operation, and each second it changing the value. But if you will show this output on your browser side, okay, you will not get that the value will change. Let's do one thing. Comment this line. How to display the value on your browser? How to pass that? Anything is there? Yeah, demo is there. Fine. How to write that? Document dot get element by id, and then id equal to demo dot inner html equal to which one? Date value. And let's save, and let's look over the browser. So we got the time. Okay. So we got the output on our browser end. But here date will not change, because means not only date, time will not change, anything will not change because the browser is static. We have to pass the value each time. Then only see that when we clicking, when we are reloading the page, then only the value is changing. So we have to make that clickable automatic. Then only that value will get changed. Okay. 834. Okay. So next, new date, and means new date where we can pass year, month, everything. Creates a new date object with a specified date time. Okay. 7 number, a specified date time. 7 number, a specify year. What is this? Month, day, hour. Okay. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. This is 7 digit. Means 7 parameter you can tell. It is there. Then what they are specifying? It taking year, month, day, hour, minute, second, and millisecond. Okay. In that order, it will take the value. Note, JavaScript count month from 0 to 11. Means if you want to get the count of January, it will give you from the 0. Okay. And it will end from where? It will end at 11. So specify a month higher than 11 will not result an error, but add the overflow to the next year. Means when you passing, suppose that condition that when the month count will be 12, something like that, then you have to do something. You have to show holiday or something. That time it will not give you error, but it will go to the next year. Okay. So something is there. Const day, we already seen this one. Const day is the same as const d equal to this line. Means here also we had passed the same date. Okay. Specify a day higher than max will not result an error, but add the overflow to the next month. Means in the case of year, means in the case of month, what we had seen, when you adding one next month higher, like a total 0 to 11, But when we added 12 or 13, then it will not go and it will give you error, but it will add to the next month, means next year. Suppose that is January 20 means 2018 is there, and you had added 13 month in this year, then extra month will be go and sit in the next year. So you will got a not out error, you will get the output there also. So using 6432 or number. Okay, so we have to pass the year means a month with the help of number 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It will take automatic Jan, Feb, whatever will be there. Okay, and you can specify that whether count will be 0, then it will be January, then it will be February, like that you can specify. Fine. Then 5 number, year, minute. So here what they had done, they had taken the different value and passing just 1, 2, 3, 4 some parameter only, not completely. You cannot omit the month. If you supply one parameter, it will be treated as the millisecond. So you have to take care that how much parameter we will take. Just you can go through this one, all the examples, you will get the idea. Then previous country, 1 and 2 digit year will be treated, it will be interpreted as 19. Okay, so when you have to show 1998, 19 means in the century of 19th, then it will automatic take it like this way. Okay, so if you passing just 2 digit or 3 digit, means a 2 digit, just 2 digit, it will automatic considered as 1919 something, like 99 we had passed, so it will automatically consider as 1999. If you passing 87, it will consider 1987. Means when you passing 2 digit, it will consider you as in 19th century. Okay, so if you passing proper, you have to give that one. Next, 9, 11, 24, we can check that. Okay, so we will cover this thing tomorrow. Let's stop recording.